one thing, the closest that I have ever come to dying on a dance floor, which wouldn't be a bad way to die when you stop to think about it. But Phyllis and my wife got me in a butterfly late one night after a bit of strong drink over at Pincher Creek, and it was quite strenuous. Let's welcome Phyllis Rathwell.
Thank you. I don't even have any dancing stories to tell you. I'll think of one before next time, Jim.
That's just one that I remember.
Just one that you remember. Well, I remember spending most of my life working with men, cattle, kids, and honestly the story is the same if you're working with men. Oh my. Sunrise ride. Come, darling, said my man, let's have a little ride. It's a glorious summer morn, too nice to stay inside. I'll saddle up your old mare. Come on, ride with me. We'll check the cows and ride the fence and enjoy being free. Oh, like a lamb to slaughter, I followed him that morn. We rode out through the pasture, thankful we'd been born. Then casually he mentions that the limo bull was out. We'll put her back real easy. She knows the way, no doubt. And true, the bull ran right back in. She knew her place, sure enough. We turned for home, then spotted across a line fence near a bluff one of our Black Angus heifers with the neighbor's Charolais herd. Right near the gate, he pointed and set off without a word. The plan, I thought, we'll shoo her back, a minute, maybe two. But she took off a running and through Rosebush, we did too. Now, my Tess horse, she's chunky and you gotta cinch her tight. And she holds her breath, so saddling her has gotta be done right. And it hadn't been. So I fell off in thorny, prickly bush, saddle hanging sideways, I landed on my tush. Well, I straightened out the saddle as I wiped away a tear. Meantime, he was yelling, "Get the hell over here!" Well, he roped her, and he wanted me to chase her from behind. We'd aim her for the gate, get her back with her own kind. Now, I admit that I don't know what all I need to know, but how could I guess I'd be wrong for coming in too slow? And when I speeded up, of course, I was in the wrongest spot. He yelled again, and my temper was getting kind of hot. Well, I jumped off and led old Tess, stayed right behind the black. And I admit I kicked some stones and said cuss words to his back. We got her through the gate and I was sure we were home free. But the biggest chore of all was waiting yet for me. Well, he took her a wee bit further as I slowly closed the gate. Then his little plan unfolded. I was the designate. Just walk up slow and grab the rope around her neck there, dear. And dear again, I crossly thought as I moved up quite near. And when I give slack, just pull the rope right off the heifer's head. I'm scared, I cried. Don't be absurd, she's scareder yet, he said. Well, the heifer was all riled up. She hadn't liked the game. She rolled her eyes and snorted, pawed the grass as on I came. I can't do this. You do it, I implored him. He said, no, hurry, I have a tight dally and a damn loose latigo. Just then she put her head down and closed up the gap. And I fell over backwards, backpedaling in a flap. We were eye to eye. I thought I'd seen my last. Before my eyes flashed scenes from my present and my past. I died 1,000 deaths as I scrambled back in fear. I'd forgotten she was still tied up tight to my man's gear. Well, I found my feet and stumbled up, knees shaking out and in. Glanced at my man and noticed he was sporting quite a grin. I questioned then his lineage and all his ancestry. Said he could do this little job without some help from me. And I couldn't quite remember why I had become his wife, and if he said one more word, it would be worth his life. I swung up in the saddle, tried for dignity, rode off for home to pull the thorns. Well, at least those I could see. I rode home in the sunrise, just as mad as I could be, and the next time that he needed help, he didn't dare ask me.